World Martial Arts Media is your complete source for martial arts magazines, radio, TV, movies, and the fastest growing community in the martial arts world.
Hello, I am Richard Hackworth. Thank you for supporting my show. The goal of this program is to help you reach the next level of success as a professional martial arts instructor and school owner. Today I'm diving in deep to give you 5 tactics to take your martial arts business to $250,000 plus annually. Why should you listen to me? Because I learned all this through trial and error and became one of the most influential writers and coaching professionals in the martial arts billing industry. None of what I am telling you is theory. It is all from a proven system. The truth is that it took me 8 years of teaching 6 days a week before earning over $250,000 in 1 year as a martial arts instructor. That year was 2000. My income went from approx $60,000 to just over $360,000 in the space of 12 months, as I took up online coaching and started selling solutions rather than just time. I began teaching seminars around the world and earned a reputation for a down-to-earth person as a grand master of martial arts. So, I know what it is like to wake up feeling like going around in circles with your income. I know what it is like to feel as though, despite being passionate about helping people and extremely good at what you do, you still don't have the financial quality of life you deserve. In Florida, the average hourly rate for a martial arts instructor is only about $1.30 US, which full-time is $62,400 per year, with the bottom 10% on $41,600 and the top 10% on around $140,000. Why am I telling you this? Because what this data excludes is the top 1-2% of the market. Now, if I use my hometown of Orlando as an example, I have known around a dozen or so instructors earning $250,000 plus per year without owning a gym over the last few years. So this is what we will talk about today. Those in the upper echelon of earnings as martial arts instructors. Here we go. Tactic #1. Get your hands dirty. When you start a business in any industry, don't be afraid of getting your hands dirty. So what do I mean? Be prepared to go all in on every aspect of your business. For most instructors, the focus initially is on just helping people through your lifestyle, nutrition, and training recommendations. However, as I spent much of my formative years not trying to master the actual business side of teaching martial arts. The back-end processes, systems, marketing, and how to position my brand and product as a solution to my audience's problem. If you want to join the 1% club, you need to evolve into more than just a martial arts instructor. You need to become a professional at the business management side as well. Getting your hands dirty has another massive benefit from my experience in your ability to onboard and develop the first staff you hire. So that may be an assistant, someone in sales, admin, and customer service, or another instructor. How so? Well, if you have a good understanding of your entire business, it will take less time to train and develop them into their role. So more time can be spent freeing you up to continue promoting the benefits. Mastering instructor business knowledge has many benefits. In summary, throw yourself in the deep end of your entire business from day one, and you will have a greater chance of creating a solid foundation with systems and processes that can handle scalability as your business grows. Or you can join my program and have the systems and programs handed to you as a done-for-you system of school growth and management. Tactic #2. Invest in your development. If you have learned in person from me or followed me on my social media accounts, you will know that I am a massive proponent of the learn more to earn more philosophy. The hundreds of thousands of dollars I spent on professional development, both on my training skill set when I was an active instructor, and the last 8 years on personal and business development, have been the best money I have ever spent. There's no wasting of money when you invest into yourself. There can only be benefits, even if the person or company you have learned from turns out not to teach you as much. There is learning in that process for you regardless. The most significant areas of professional development I have invested in outside of my actual martial arts teaching skill set are personal development, So figuring out my why, my purposes, and digging deep into my subconscious mind, what drives me, what trauma I carry, and how I can use that information to be a better human being and make better decisions. Please note that in my opinion, this first section should be completed before you even focus on getting better as an actual teacher, because it transfers across to every aspect of life. Financial literacy, understanding finance, numbers, profit and loss, budgets, and all the atypical stuff we hand over to our accountants. Since learning all of this myself, I can communicate with my accountants from a place of actual awareness and better drive my financial destiny on my terms. Sales training, understanding your customers' why, and then tailoring a soliton for them in any industry is essential. Especially in the martial arts industry, you are offering a service that takes care of one of the most critical aspects of anyone's life, their health and safety. Getting better at the art of selling and solving a problem to your target niche is critical, because if you can't sell yourself, what's the point in generating a ton of leads that you are unable to convert? The teachers I know who earn $250,000 per year are not doing it because they are good teachers. They are doing it because outside of finding their purpose in life, they understand business in general and have refined their skill set beyond what they were taught when getting qualified to be an instructor in the first place. You have to learn more to earn more. In summary, invest in yourself and improve your chance for a greater level of career success as a martial arts teacher. Tactic number 3, create free content. If you look at some of the most prominent martial arts school owners on the planet, such as Dave Kovar, Stephen Oliver, and Brandon Belizzo, what do they all have in common? It's simple. They put out a ton of engaging, informative, and most of all free content across the social platforms every day. They get a lot of buy-in from their audience because they are subject matter experts who followed the principles outlined in Step 2 at a bare minimum, so learning or even mastering their service skills for their relevant niche. The free content is generally what I would define as cold content, which is content that it is free, so it costs you time and money, and not the other way around. Solves a problem or helps your niche, e.g., if you train corporate clients, your content might be around the best ways to mitigate stress, increase confidence, gain self-defense skills, and optimize health. That doesn't ask anything in return for it, not trying to upsell, etc. By doing this 80-90% of the time, as a minimum regarding the ratio of content you are putting out, you provide a free value exchange for your target audience. Doing this will make them feel more comfortable to engage with you if they don't feel you are trying to sell them. Develop your weekly content schedule. Overview. Warm content is where you showcase examples of your student success stories without trying to sell your service. You want to do this 1 to 2 times per week. Hot content is where you go in for the hard sell. You don't want to do this more than once per week at most. In summary, if you follow this simple yet effective process, you will organically start to attract an engaged audience to what you have to offer. Remember, you don't need tens of thousands of followers to grow a big business. You can do that with less, provided they are engaged. Tactic number 4, build an email database. If you have followed the steps so far in this article, Section 4 should happen organically before you even need to start worrying about paid advertising as you grow and scale your business. You know that this works because you are probably subscribed to and learn 3 email lists from martial arts industry experts yourself. Taking the jump from $50,000 per year to $250,000 plus requires more than just being good at what you do, as I have outlined above. Social media is excellent. However, in today's age with constant algorithm changes, I wouldn't be throwing all my eggs into Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. As early as 2006, I started building an email list before any of the powerful social platforms today, like Facebook, were even invented. At World Martial Arts Marketing, We have 3-4 times the number of emails than we do social media followers, meaning that our email list accounts for upwards of 25% plus per year of our overall revenue, and best of all, it is free. I can't tell you how many instructors and school owners I know who have not kept a record of their client data, which will hurt you long term as you scale. You can use your email list for a variety of factors, including and not limited to, you communicate consistently outside of your appointments to educate and improve your client's quality of life with cold content via a weekly newsletter or even as an inter-service compliance mechanism, such as if you had a 12-week self-defense course, map out a 12-week sequence of content that helps them adhere to your plan and helps educate them. Periodic marketing or upsells into different promotions for your services and business overall. Retargeting opportunities through paid advertising with Instagram and Facebook as you grow. An email list that is engaged and interactive with you is far more powerful than even your social following, simply because they have decided to enter in their contact details, not just follow you. Someone who has done that is more likely to buy from you long term, not just follow you. Finally, coming back to my point early on, an email list you own, unlike a social media platform where you are at the mercy of the tech giants. So, my advice is to start early when it comes to your list building. It's a great communication tool and can limit your risk and overall reliance on social media long term. Tactic number 5, network with other authority figures. For my final tip, I want to talk about how you can leverage other authority figures within your niche to boost your profile and vice versa. I believe in having an equal exchange of energy in all aspects of life, especially business. If someone is promoting you and your brand, you want to do the same back. So how can you get into a position, for example, whereby you get interviewed on a live IG story by one of your industry-leading colleagues and vice versa? Here are 3 easy steps you can take to improve your industry network. Grow a set and reach out via DM or Messenger and just start talking. In the corporate world, through platforms like LinkedIn, this is the norm. However, people tend to build up this reverence in the martial arts space as though you can't reach out to one of your idols. Relax. All experts are just people. They eat, sleep, and put their pants on just like you do. Your biggest influencer also does. Develop a reputation within the industry and your chosen niche for being exceptional at what you do. If you have followed the 4 tips so far, you will be well on your way to building a reputation for quality education and results, which will have people reaching out to you. Finally, now that we are in a post-pandemic environment, get out to events and not just courses. I have met some of my most significant industry networking conventions at numerous different global trade shows. Events such as the ISCA Word Championships, elite-level seminars and training camps, awards events, etc., are all great places to meet like-minded individuals you are aligned within the martial arts lifestyle. Who knows? You may even meet your future wife or husband there. In closing, I promise that if you follow the 5 tactics outlined in this podcast, that you will be on the right path to scaling your martial arts business to $250,000 per year and beyond. I wish you the best of success. Be sure to keep listening. I will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Martial Arts Lifestyle 365, the world's leading martial arts resource.
Welcome back for the second part of today's show. Our next topic of discussion is how to build your culture and grow your tribe. Understanding every element that defines your culture is the foundation for building your tribe. It will give you the tools to build every facet of your business and tribe, from class plans, programs, marketing, scheduling, events, etc., while fulfilling your vision and purpose. This session. The unique culture you create is the reason why people choose to be a part of your tribe. It promotes loyalty and keeps them coming back again and again. Together we will define and create your culture to cultivate a tribe that will grow your brand and business. Culture versus strategy. Culture will eat strategy for lunch, meaning that culture tends to be stronger in a lot of organizations than strategy. Today's take on that is that culture is a part of strategy. Look at building your culture as part of your strategy to grow your tribe and business. What is culture? By definition, a way of thinking, behaving, or working that exists in a place or organization. True meaning, the reason why people are motivated to act, to share about the school you and your team inspire to create. Why culture? We have spent a good portion of World Martial Arts marketing program defining and refining our unique culture, because without it, you are no different than everybody else. And if that is the case, without any other compelling reason, the potential client makes their decision based potentially upon which school is cheaper and closer to where they live. Experience. 1. Please share why a potential client should choose your school versus the school down the street. I know we've done this before, but hopefully now it is more defined and clearer. Elements of culture. 1. Values. What beliefs does your culture agree upon? 2. Position. What does your culture stand for? 3. Purpose. How do you serve the community you serve? 4. Absolutes. Actions you utilize to support your brand. 5. Practices. Common practices that help to grow your culture. 6. Systems. Written systems designed specifically to support it. 7. Cultivate. Everything you do to grow your culture. 8. Promote strategic events, sayings, writings, etc. that let the world know about your amazing culture. Example of our culture. 1. Values, family, service, transparency, and integrity. 2. Position. We stand for serving people at the highest level. 3. Purpose. We provide a culture for people to live their best life. 4. Absolutes. Respect people through the highest level of service. 5. Practices. Pay it forward, community-based events. 6. Systems. Every system we write is designed to serve. 7. Cultivate. 5. Second greeting, inspirational content, instructional videos. 8. Promote parents' night out events, social media, our every thought, word, and action. Experience. 2. Write out the elements of your culture based upon the examples above. How to build your culture. 1. Constantly define and refine your culture as needed. 2. Talk about your culture every chance you get. 3. Teach about your culture every chance you get. 4. Live your culture in everything you do. 5. Data does not lie. Track the results of your culture and its profitability. 6. You must be willing to let go of what no longer works to build your future culture. 7. Review your current environment and make cultural adjustments. 8. Recognize people who help to cultivate your culture and reward them verbally, publicly, and financially. Experience. 3. Write out all the ways you currently build your culture using the 8 key points. Defining your tribe by definition. A tribe is a community linked by social ties, common character, interests, and beliefs with a common culture. True meaning. A tribe are raving fans that share the same beliefs, are inspired by your culture, and are dedicated to being part of and contributing to your tribe. Culture grows your tribe. 1. A clearly defined culture is the foundation for building your tribe. 2. What socially ties your tribe together? 3. What common character traits and values does your tribe share? 4. What interests do your tribe share? 5. What beliefs do they share? 6. Based upon all the elements of your culture, what does your tribe look like? 7. What is the demographic composition of your tribe? Age, gender, etc. 8. What are some of the likes and dislikes of your tribe? 9. What are some places your tribe congregates at? Experience. 4. Write out all the ways you currently grow your tribe using these 9 key points. Write out 9 key ways you will grow your culture in a future. Here is an exercise that will help develop the right mindset. Be sure to repeat the following affirmation daily. Success is my choice. I recognize I am my own best friend, and I am my own worst enemy. Every day I wake up, I choose which person I am going to be. Today, I chose to be my own best friend. I have goals and achieve them. I live a healthy lifestyle. I surround myself with quality people who challenge me to learn, grow, and do better. I have defined values, a clear vision, and an action plan to achieve success. I believe that if I never give up, always do my best, and work hard, I can earn whatever level of success I truly deserve. Say this to yourself every day. It is powerful, so say it loud and say it often. Thank you for listening to today's show. It would mean a lot to me if you would like, comment, and share this video with a friend.
Martial Arts Lifestyle 365, the world's leading martial arts resource.
It's Richard Hackworth here again with a lesson about communication. As a school owner, you're burdened, gifted with the responsibility of communicating to your community what it is you do for others and the benefits of training in your school. We can call this your marketing. I've heard school owners say, "I'm not good at marketing." But what this actually means is, I'm not good at telling people what I've learned, what I know, how I use it in my own life, and how I serve others. If I were you, I would consider this inability to communicate in a way that gets people to get what you do in a way that, in turn, compels them to engage, as a serious deficit in your mental, emotional, and spiritual practice. To be honest, this is part of being a teacher. If you can't communicate, then you have no business teaching. By not knowing how to communicate the what, when, why, and how of your martial arts knowledge and practice, by not making a practice of explaining, looking deeply, and trying to show what you do and why, and how it truly affects others, you fail to nurture a part of you that is equal in power to your physical practice. I teach, guide, and mentor instructors, school owners, and their staff members in the art of communicating what you're doing, why they're doing it, and what it does for others and for your community. Like your own consumption of food, which keeps you alive, your school needs to cultivate a practice of effective, authentic communication to survive and thrive.
If you knew how much this idea would change you, empower you, you'd have already called me. We'd already be crafting a new plan for your work. If I were you, I would call me, as the training I can guide you through could change your life and the lives of the many people in your sphere of influence. Let's get started today, improving people's lives through the martial arts lifestyle. I can help you with that. Contact me today.
World Martial Arts Media is your complete source for martial arts magazines, radio, TV, movies, and the fastest growing community in the martial arts world.